Phil, your days are done. We know that you've been committing tax fraud, and we are going to get you. Ha ha ha. Basically, my base audience isn't coming over. I know that. Like, I'm getting people who are viewers who have watched me on Kick, but it's not most of the YouTube audience. There is some, but not most. Like, for example, the streams get between 200 to 250 viewers. Hey, that's good for a political show and me just starting to cover politics and things. I'm happy with that. That's not, oh, I'm so disappointed, okay? But it's not the regular crowd, right? Like many of you in the chat right now, you weren't there, nor were you interested. You're here for hang out with me for gaming and things like that, right? So that's number one. Number two, this is 100% true, and this is not a negative towards anyone, but when I'm streaming on Kick, if Kino Casino is streaming, my views are lower.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
It's that simple. When Casino is streaming, they're the guys on Kick. They're the big dogs. They're the big shots. And they're not streaming all the time. They've actually had a few weeks where they weren't streaming that much in November. So now that they're back, they're hot. Everyone wants to watch them. So when I'm streaming on Kick, not only do I have less of a actual viewership because it's not on YouTube, but also the people who are there are probably going to be watching them rather than me. And that's exactly what happened last night. It is what it is. Last night, most of the audience that would have been watching my politics show were watching Kino Casino, and that's okay. Originally, that's why I wanted to try to schedule the politics show for not when they're streaming, but they don't have a consistent schedule. So because of that, I can't do that. Like, you know me, I like to be consistent with my schedule. Basically what happened was, it's very simple. A few people, supported it at the beginning, and there was literally no Kick support at all. There was literally during the entire show, one gifted sub. And the show is on Kick exclusively. So it's streamed on Kick, and I got no Kick support at all. All the support was a few tips. That was it. So it's not going to hit the goal if that's the case. The first couple of weeks, we had tons of people on Kick who were excited, who were watching the show, and were dropping subs, and it was supporting it. But that didn't happen. And it could be a combo of factors. It could be that people were watching Kino Casino. It could be that they just couldn't make it last night. Like, for example, Darkside Pimp, who's my regular supporter on Kick, outright said, I can't be there tonight. Work is killing me, and I'm slammed, and I'm not going to be there. And I'm like, well, that's it then. What are you going to do? Yeah, that's life. You can't always be there for every stream, and that's the thing. The show shouldn't be just dependent on one person being there to support it.
Most of the time, 99% of the time, Phil is boring as fuck. It's a snooze fest.
It is what it is. The streak ended. And again, this is not a negative towards anyone. I'm not upset. I'm not disappointed. This is not like when it looked like something was going to end because of an extenuating circumstance or anything. It ended naturally, and it ended properly. It wasn't some bullshit that was going to cause it to end. So if it ended last night, it ends, and I was like, all right, you know what? There you go. It's all good. Not a big deal, okay? And that's fine. So then last night, I went on Kino Casino while they were broadcasting, and I talked with those guys for a little bit. Triple P, again, that's what I call him, Triple P, says, the streak ended. No, it didn't. I said, what do you mean? He goes, no, you were doing your political show. He goes, your political show is not your regular content. You shouldn't even be counting that show as part of your streak. He says, your regular viewers who watch your gameplay have literally carried you for like 3 months on the streak. So that's not fair to them. They're the ones who've been pulling you through. The politics show is relatively new. That definitely shouldn't be the end of your streak. Okay, so he's like, I think you should continue your streak. Okay, and I'm like, all right. I mean, it is a fair point. That's true. It is a show that's brand new. It's getting an audience right now, right? It's not something that is regular. I don't even have it on a regular day yet. I had it regularly on Thursday, then I went to Friday, then I went back to Thursday. And I definitely know that, for example, someone with, for example, like Darkside Pimp outright would have supported it, couldn't be there last night. So, this is all stuff to consider, right? If we hit the goal on this stream, which we very well may, it's a new release day, right? We may get excitement. People want to see the new game. They support it. If we hit the goal on this stream, I'm still going to do DSP Tries It anyway. Regardless of the fact that we didn't hit the streak last night, I still want to do it anyway. Because you guys support me so much, And the whole idea of DSP Tries It is supposed to be, I'm saying thank you. Let's continue this show that doesn't make money or anything. Okay? Oh my God, excuse me. So I don't want to then say, oh, now we get punished or we're not going to do it. No, we're going to do it. All right? So let's hit the goal today on the stream because that was the agreement, was that we were going to do it through today. And then I was going to order the food just like we do every Friday. All right? So as long as we still hit it on the stream, we're going to do a DSP Tries It episode anyway. Okay? But we're not going to reset the streak. That would be really stupid. All right? We're not doing that. But I do agree with Ashton on this fact that I do think that the political show, being that number one, it's only on Kick. I don't have the YouTube audience or the YouTube support. You can't super chat. You can't do a super sticker. You can't do memberships on there, right? I do think that perhaps moving forward, we shouldn't count it during the stream. So there you go. Now, it's funny. These people who come in every day and they're like, but you have all these Restreamers who watch you. Yes, and they don't support me. The Restreamers are scumbags. They're people who literally cannot make content for themselves because they are losers. They are leeches. They are parasites. They have no talent. Their talent is watching my talent and then talking about it. That's not talent. Shout outs. You understand? No one would tune into just them. They only tune into them while they're watching me. But they've made an audience that is toxic, that is harmful, that will never support me. So they don't count, nor do they matter. You know, the truth is, you're right. Every single day when I'm streaming, I probably have double to triple the audience that I have on my actual content because people have made it a policy to think that they can live rebroadcast. You can't. Okay, allow me to explain this as matter-of-factly as possible. It's illegal. You can't live rebroadcast someone without explicit permission because you are rebroadcasting their content and making profits off of it and taking away their opportunity to actually have legit business with their own content. For you to live rebroadcast someone's stream without permission is completely illegal. There is nothing legit about it. You can't do it. There's not a legal leg to stand on. But the fact that just because people don't sue you for it makes you think it's legit, it's not. It's not content. It's not real. You're a bunch of fucking no-load losers who don't deserve a single view or a single dollar from anyone because you don't have content of your own. It is completely illegal. Enjoy your permanent ban. It is completely illegal to fully restream something live because you have taken away the opportunity of that person to earn money on their own content and business. It is illegal. It is not transformative to live rebroadcast someone 100% without permission. It will never hold up in a court of law. Fuck off. It should be that big of a deal. I mean, that's kind of sucks that that's what ended the streak. The gameplay was doing fine. There's been no uncounted tips. Today has been an incredibly low support day, which probably resulted from the fact that Call of Duty was insanely bad and not fun to watch or play. I didn't hit it yesterday because none of the supporters were around, and there's nothing I can do about that. All right, but moving forward, hopefully I will get consistent support on the politics show. It's something to build and something to work on, right? The only way I was playing Stellar Blade was to hit 276 straight streak streams, and we had 90-something, and it stopped. So sadly, Stellar Blade is off the table. All your fans want you to play Stellar Blade, even if people want to donate. Not everyone has money to donate. That's correct. But that was the agreement. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a shit. Listen, this was agreed upon. People were like, okay. People were contributing for it. I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's life. Like, for example, let's say I said, oh no, I'm just going to do it anyway. But then what's the point of having a goal? Right? Like, what? I'm sorry. Wait a minute. So you just want me to give everything away? Are you saying that you want my streams to become socialist streams? Is that what you're saying? You like socialism? That's what you want? Just give everything away? Oh, okay. If that's really what I didn't realize that's where we were going, that we're all socialists. And now we're, how about that? How about DSP grants your Christmas wishes here today on the Level 1 podcast? I think it's time, finally. You know what? In fact, you know what? Here we go. All right? So, since it's this time of year, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, Christmas miracle is about to happen. Are you ready? Only here on DSP Gaming could this kind of stuff happen. You know, other streamers' channels, oh no. Here I am willing to grant all of your holiday wishes. I am. All right, so today I'm here to say exclusively, we were at 95, okay? I have such a warm feeling in the cockles of my heart. If we hit 100 straight streams starting now, but excluding the DS Politics streams. So this will include all my regular streams with podcasts and gameplay, but not DS Politics, okay? If we hit, but how about this? I'll even do you a better one than that. 100 straight streams of hitting the goals, so 100 streak. But also, if we do hit the goal on any stream like DS Politics, I'll count it anyway. Let it be known that my heart is growing 3 sizes today, much like the Grinch, because if we hit 100 straight streams of hitting the streak, I will play Stellar Blade. Holly jolly Christmas Day. Just think about that. I just gave you a discount. It was supposed to be $276. I just reduced it down to $195. I just gave you an 80 stream discount right here today on DSP Gaming. That's the Christmas gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, I don't want it. Nope, I don't want it. Let's hit the streak. Let's do it right now. Let's crush the goal right now. By the way, I forgot to put the 666 tip up there because the name was so disgusting. From Stale Blade. This person's name is Stale Blade. They said, if you weren't married, do you think people would still want to watch you play Stellar Blade? No. I think the whole idea is that my moronic detractors actually believe that, like, I'm some kind of a sexually repressed person now because I'm happily married and I don't talk about sexual stuff on streams anymore. I mean, when I was younger, every other word out of my mouth was boob, tit, ass, nipple. And now I don't talk about it ever anymore because I'm older, more mature, very happy, and don't need to. You know, in truth, it was always forced. It was always stupid shit that I didn't want to do. But I had to do that because that was the audience I had with a bunch of teens on YouTube. So I had to talk like that to get any kind of an audience. Now I don't have to anymore. And I'm excited, obviously, for the future of being a normal person and not a disgusting pervert. Okay? So, yeah, what I think it is these morons think that somehow I'm like a sexually repressed dude. And that if I play Stellar Blade, that somehow it's gonna, like, I don't know. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know. I'm just gonna play the game. Hippo Stabber, I have no idea what on earth you're talking about. I'm married. How could I be asexual? My Christmas miracle. Oh, you know what? Okay. Listen to this. Tangeray Sour just had an idea. People are having great ideas. He says, how about this? Here's another deal. You want to get it? You want to get a special deal? I'll give you another special deal. Here's what Tangeray Sour said, and I like this. He says, what if one day you get a ton of support? What if one day you double your goals and you hit $300 on one stream? How about this? If we double my goals on any stream, I'll count it twice. So if I make $300 on this stream, I'll say goals hit 2. That's right. If I raise $1,500 on a stream, that's 10 goals hit. Yes, a $15,000 donation would be an instant unlock, and I would play Stellar Blade. But we have to hit it every stream. We can't have a stream where we don't hit it at all. We have to be hitting the goal every stream. I received a $1 tip from Creamy Boxers. Stellar Blade's Korean, and will you ever date a femboy? I already answered this question. No, I will never date a femboy. I'm happily married. 100% happily married. I don't need any other kind of relationship, male, female, or anywhere in between. I'm happy with my wife and will be with her for as long as I possibly can because I'm very happy. Or I'm too mature for that shit, and I'm married, and I don't give a fuck about virtual romance in a video game, so I'm not going to be participating in that kind of stuff in a game. That has nothing to do with trolls at all. That's my own personal preference. Congrats. Someone in Kick Chat says they donated $15,000 to a local food shelter in my name, and they emailed me the receipt. Go ahead and boot Stellar Blade. Well, the good news is everyone at your local food shelter will be eating well this holiday season, and you should feel good about yourself. But you fucked up. You're supposed to send me the money, so no Stellar Blade for you. Sorry. Oopsie poopsie, you made a miscalculation. Now, obviously, they didn't send it to the local food shelter. They're just a fucking, idiot.